Hello Cancer, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for the second half of October. So Cancer, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use golden Rider tarot deck. I'm also going to use a second deck because I just want to go with the flow, it feels right, of Rider White. I'm going to use my runes as additional commentary, and then I'm going to pull one of those spiritual message oracle cards for you. So, without further ado, Cancer, let's begin and let's see what the second half of October might hold for you. So, the first card is representing you or the situation you are in. Second, what is crossing you. This is what is hidden under or undercurrent. Some kind of influence coming from the past. Your way of thinking, what is coming your way, or what you are actually approaching. Those three, they're going to represent see, they're flying. Going to represent what to focus on, what to release, and what is the best way forward. There's one, those runes, they're going to serve as additional commentary to your reading. And we're going to begin with the spiritual message, and let's see what we're going to have here. We have the card called the Gratitude, and more is coming. Life is one big continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you will start to attract prosperity and abundance. So that's the message for you, Cancer, and let's begin. Let's see what we have here. So the card that is representing you or situation that you are in currently, it's the Three of Cups. A Three of Cups might be representing some kind of celebration, some kind of you might have done something extremely well, and that might be, the celebration might be to do with everything from achievements to do in your career, in your professional life, to friends and family. And there will be something that is going to kind of bring different type of people together to kind of celebrate. You might not necessarily know those people, you might not necessarily be fond of some of those people, but there is something that is going to bring you all together, celebrate some kind of achievement, something coming as success, or succeeding at something. What is crossing you is Six of Cups, and Six of Cups is talking about longing for what it was, for easier life. When we sometimes have memories, they can be a little bit altered or a little bit better. We might be remembering those things that we truly would like to remember, not necessarily how they are, so we might kind of erase some kind of difficulties or what have you. So this is kind of, you might be reminiscing of something that was in the past that ain't going to come back, and you kind of sorry for this to be gone, or sorry for this time that has passed. But I guess what they're saying, leave the past in the past and continue on whatever is happening right now, because the person over here is kind of able to look at it, revisit it, and then kind of move on. And that's what the indication is here for you, Cancer. So what is hidden, what is underneath? So you might be going through some kind of transformation, you might be going through some kind of change of your own attitude. This might be being prompted by either inspiration, you might have been inspired by somebody else, but also you just know there are certain things that you have to manage, and there might be people, situations, there may be your own behaviors or attitudes, and you are able to do it. You're able to overcome your own shortcomings in terms of your fears, your limitations, and you're able to master them. And this is kind of new quality emerging from you. This is kind of emerging new quality within you. That's what is coming through. So always indication what comes from the past. Then maybe have been the Queen of Wands is maybe representing a person. Doesn't have to be necessarily a woman. Might be representing a situation as well. Queens, they are representing things that are coming to maturity, so kind of stages of development, things they are kind of happening, nourishment kind of period of things. So that given Queen is talking about either situation that was requiring, oh my god, I cannot pronounce it. The requirement there was a lot of passion, ability to overcome. It's kind of links very strongly with the strength over here. Overcome yourself. It's almost like, I feel that for some of you Cancers over there, you almost like become somebody else. You are able to transform yourself and be able to withhold some kind of pressure or some kind of situation with flying colors. And because you trusted yourself, you kind of trusted your own instinct, you trusted your own ability, and you were able to adapt to the situation. It feels like adaptation to situation. There might be you might also I'm hearing also manipulation behind the backseat. You were able to manipulate situation quite well. So it's almost whatever has happened in the past, it might be the situation that there was someone who was able to help you or give you some kind of pointers and be very give you very practical advice. Equally, that you might have been that person, you might have been able to adapt to the situation and overcome, and it's almost like become the new quality of you and kind of more calm and relaxed. So your way of thinking, you have the Knight of Pentacles over here, so you might be thinking far ahead. You thinking about the future, what I'm going to do, what my options they're going to be, how I'm going to manage those things going forward. And it feels this is all about preparing for the future, preparing for things to come, and how you can be pragmatic, how you can either invest in your own career, invest in when it comes to your finances, how you're going to manage your money, how you're going to do it, and you are ready and prepared to kind of you're almost like seeing what is possible, and you are quite prepared to do whatever it takes to do whatever it has to be done that you seeing fit. What is coming your way is the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, it might be to do with a new passion. There might be someone who's going to express the interest on you. There might be some kind of fling. There might be some kind of fall in love. But also there might be new, renewed hunger for life as well. So you might start feeling that yearning for more in life as well. So that might be coming, but some kind of opportunity. I'm hearing a helping hand. Someone who's going to kind of give you either. The way how I see it, it's like almost somebody going to give you this new perspective. They're going to tell you, look, that is possible. Look what you can have. Look. This is all available to you. There are things in life that can be done, and it's almost going to give you that kind of oomph, spark, this kind of hunger for new, and this kind of renewal. Feel like you're going to feel alive again. This kind of urge that's going to be very strong. Energy coming your way, very, very strong, very positive. Very kind of it's beautiful energy. It's very light, and if that's going to be indeed a person or life going to give you, it feels like you're going to have this everything is possible kind of feel. So what to focus on is it's, you see, I'm saying queen, but it's not queen because I'm seeing her in her. Right now it's the Empress, so it's all about you, and it's all about your own self, it's all about your ideas, it's all about self-care, it's all about playing the life by your own rules and having your own life, managing your own life by the way how you would like to have it. And once again, because what I'm hearing is like you don't have to do it through imposing yourself on others. You can just do it by being you and setting an example, and you don't have to say certain things. It almost feels like when you're going to do things, you're going to show people far much more by doing than saying. It's almost like leading by the example kind of thing. What's a release? It's a Hangman. It's a very strong card coming, the major arcana over here. So it might be some kind of dependency, emotional dependencies over here. The way how you want to kind of go back and into yourself and withdraw from the other people's situation, and it's kind of going into your own shell, Cancer. So it's all about maybe not always going into your own shell and feeling comfortable there. It's the right way forward. What they are saying, that open up. You might have a very strong your understanding of reality, people's situation might be very strong, and it's right from your own perspective, the Hangman says, but what they say, you have to kind of go out and communicate it, and you have to be kind of more open and able to receive. I think that's what it was, the gratitude. It was about receiving, and maybe because when you're going into this kind of mode, you're unable to receive, so it's about giving and receiving kind of thing. So what will be the best way forward for you is the Page of Cups. Go out, have fun, enjoy yourself, Cancer. Basically try to be more childlike, more playful. Flirt, if that's your way forward. Speak to people. Talk about your emotions, and don't be afraid of it. And that's what's coming through. So, what's additional commentary over here? It's a Chariot over here. So, Cancer, wherever you're going, you're on the right track. Whatever's happening, you're on the right track. You have to just strongly believe in yourself and go for it, and you have everything available to you. This is amazing reading, Cancer. It's a very beautiful message. So I would like to wish you an amazing second half of October. Thank you for tuning. If you find this reading helpful, please let me know by commenting, liking and subscribing. Thank you for tuning, and you take care. Bye.